Alright guys, welcome back to Crunch Time, the show where you get the best NBA picks every single day, under 1 hour as always. Today we have a nice 10-game slate, joined as always with Chris, aka Chrissair. Just Chrissair. How are you today, Chris? I think we got you muted a month in and you're still muted.
Yeah, so I said I'm doing pretty well. I like this comment from Keep Dreaming Entertainment. He said, "This beat go crazy."
That's good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like. Is it lo-fi or what is it? Funk?
Punk?
Funk?
Oh, funk.
Funk music?
No, it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's not quite lo-fi,
lo-fi?
but I could, huh?
Is it lo-fi?
I got it in the lo-fi category. DMCA free lo-fi playlist. I had to scour through Spotify to find some music. And I found this one. I liked it. It's kind of, I think it's from Star Wars, like the original beat tune. But it's just like a lo-fi remake. Definitely good. I like it. Good find.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. How are you, Chris? Did you already say that?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited for the slate. I'm kind of. This has been bothering me the last few days. I think your Twitter thing moved back to the bottom left. Remember we used to have our cameras on top of each other, and then that's why we had your Twitter icon there. Now it's like all over the place. It's not symmetrical, so you should probably move that.
Okay, I'll try to move that. Maybe you can stall, Chris?
Yeah, okay. I'll stall here. Yeah, so again, like yesterday, we're going to do a weekly pass giveaway if we reach 25 likes on this video. I put it up to 25 today just because we got up to 26 yesterday, so I think 25 is fair. I think we can do that pretty easily, and then yeah, we'll obviously give away a free weekly pass to our optimizer here, as you can see on the screen as we go over throughout the slate. Yeah, so if we reach 25 likes, we'll do that at the end of the show.
Yeah, 25 likes for that, 30 likes for Chris's TikTok dance. I feel like we can get 30 likes one day. Chris is looking forward to it. I know he needs an excuse to start doing TikTok. That's his excuse. 30 likes and he'll start doing TikTok. But yeah, let's get into the slate, guys. Get into the content here. Before we do that, if you have not already, hit like. Chris just mentioned the giveaway, so just hit that quickly if you haven't. And then also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe as well. Hit bell button, hit all, so you can stay up to date with all of our content. We do it every single day, so definitely do all of that stuff. Lots of winners here, so solid content here every single day, so definitely do that. Next up, we have some Twitter housekeeping here on our Twitter at DFS Crunch. You can follow us there as well. I didn't make the cut today. Not sure why, but Chris made the cut. He's first up here. $1,500.
First of all, do you like the caption?
Oh yeah. Oh, can I read it? Yeah. The Crunchers are hotter than GME. Another night with tons of success from the members. That's nice. Why only one like?
I don't know. I posted it recently. I didn't post it last night.
That's a good one. GameStop. No, that's a nice one, Chris. I know you mentioned yesterday. You said you were out of ideas. Man, I think this one's good. Keeping it fresh, keeping it relevant. It's good to see. Charlie Cole says earlier this time. What's up, Charlie? But yeah, $1,500 into $3K. Just rounding everything up, rounding the $2 down, rounding the 900 up. Solid score there, Chris. What do you see there?
I mean, I can't say too much. This was just the optimal. There's a decision with Reggie Jackson and LeBron James. There was a team. I forgot the difference. It was like instead of Chris Paul, Oladipo, and I think Bridges. I don't know. There was like a 4v4, 3v3. I went with this side. It was our optimal, so I don't know. I was kind of confident with it, so I rolled with this team. And then DK also, some tournament stuff here. I did pretty well, I think.
Yep. Next up we have, how do you say this guy's name? Espo C?
Espo. Just Espo.
Just Espo. It's like Montrezl. The L silent, the C silent here. Just Espo. Yeah, good results here. Recently joined. Has a few friends here. A few friends who are crunchers. They told him to join. Said it was a printer. I was talking to him the other day, so definitely good to see this. I think before the slate finished up, he reached out to me. Had a little chat with him, and he was like, "Oh, like my friends told me it's a printer. I haven't. NHL is my main sport. Like I don't really know NBA that well or as well, and hoping for a takedown." And then like a few hours later, he's like, "Guess what, Gary? I didn't know what he was talking about." Then he sends this, and yeah, takedown. So I love to see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he's an NHL guy. His name is Bruins Live. Bruins Lines Matter. So
Yeah,
BLM. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely love that. Like that's awesome. Shout out to Espo. Next up, yeah, this is one of his buddies. Days of work here. Some solid results here. 37 into 116 and 750 into 51. That's awesome. What do you want to say about that one, Chris?
I kind of like that steak emoji at the bottom. I wonder who put that one first. That's what I like here.
Yeah, I saw that one too. That's nice. I can't believe we never used that one before.
Is that T-Bone?
Think so.
Keeping it fresh.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it too. Yeah, solid result though. First place here as well. I think this one up here, that guy there, it was tied second. I know because I also tied second in this one. It was like a 90-way tie or something, so definitely solid lineup there. But yeah, here we have Trigga. Shout out to Trigga. 3 to 30, 3 to 12, but total you can see 150 to 264. Love to see that. That's awesome. Yeah, what do you want to?
Trigga in the Discord yesterday, he was saying he really likes Hero on FanDuel. I mentioned it on the show too. His price tag was like 7.4 on DraftKings. I think he was 6.3 or something on FanDuel. So yeah, he said that in the Discord. I was like, yeah, I really like him in tournaments today. And as you can see in both of these top lineups here, he had Hero. I think he kind of got there with garbage time, but I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as he got there, it's all that matters.
Yeah, he got like almost 40 fantasy points. That's crazy. But yeah, that's it for that. Let's do some back.
I think we should do this at the end of the show. This is kind of boring. I don't know. People want to hear about this slate today. I don't want to stall too long at the start of the show.
Dude, this was.
I feel bad for the people.
Okay, we don't have to do that then. I just wanted to show one thing actually. The lineup that we had, that the one that got first here, it actually is the same one that took this down. Obviously it was a tie here, 100k to first, big tie, but this exact same lineup that our guys had. So definitely love to see that. It would have been like 6k there. So great build there yesterday in the optimizer. Yeah. Let's get into today's slate then, Chris. I mean, I had everything ready for the going back, doing our homework, but I guess not. Yeah, let's do the big slate overview from you, Chris. 10-game slate today, 20 teams playing, lots of stuff going on here. So I guess if you had to summarize it, like where do we get our value from today? Number one, what studs, like where are we interested in paying up? Number two, and then any news that we have to look out for that can alter the slate, and like our thoughts on the construction today. Number three.
Yeah, so just injury news in general today. Katie is out resting today. So we're going to have a lot of interest in Kyrie and Harden, obviously. Some value on Brooklyn as well. So Brooklyn's going to be super popular today. This Atlanta-Washington game is the highest over-under. I think it's going to go under-owned, so I love it in tournaments. And then injury news we're kind of looking out for. Joel Embiid is questionable. D'Angelo Russell, he's questionable. Lonzo Ball, questionable as well. If Lonzo's out, I think Bledsoe is in a really good spot here. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Yep. Just wanted to touch up on one thing. I see Hasty in the chat. So he sent me 2 emails yesterday. I didn't have a chance to reply back to the fan mail, but One of them was about the CBB locks. He asked if we wanted to keep doing that. I definitely want to keep doing that. I like it. So if you want to send some of your favorite plays today, Hasty, we can go over them at the end.
After we go through NBA, we could do whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, so if you want to send those out, send that out. He also sent some questions about like creating a FanDuel account. Doesn't want to put a credit card on FanDuel, but I think you could probably do it with like a prepaid credit card. If you like go to the gas station, get a prepaid card, you could fill it up that way. Then you don't have to worry about like any credit card stuff. So there's definitely ways to do it. Yeah, so I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow when I see you. But yeah, ready to get into the slate then, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, first game, Atlanta, Washington. You mentioned that one. Interest there. Let's go over the news here. Atlanta side, we have Reddish, probable. Rondo, questionable. Okongwu is in. Capella, probable. Bertans, Hachimura back in. Sorry, Bertans, Hachimura, they're on Washington. Forget that. So Atlanta, we have Capella, probable. Okongwu in. Rondo, questionable. Cam Reddish, probable. Starters, we have Young, Herter, Hunter, Collins, and Capella. Who do you like on the Atlanta side, Chris?
Yeah, so like I sort of said, this game has the highest over-under on the slate today, and I think it's going to go under-owned just because people will jam in these Nets guys. Jazz value, we have Jokic at 10-1 on DK, so I don't think this game is going to be very popular. So I really like it in tournaments. I guess starting on this Atlanta side, on FanDuel, it's kind of hard to get to these guys. They're all too expensive in my opinion. Trae Young 10-6, I don't want to do that. Capella 9-6, no thanks. Collins 7-8, no thanks. Hunter 6-6 is okay in tournaments, but I think my only interest here is like Kevin Herter in tournaments for 4-8, but I don't know. I'm not too interested in that really. They're all just too expensive for me on FanDuel. On DK, we have much better pricing. Trae Young is 9.1K, so I love that price tag. If you want to go there in cash, I'm good with it. Kyrie is 8-7, so everyone's going to go Kyrie instead. But, I mean, really good pivot there. Love that in tournaments. That's Trae on DK is probably really my only interest on Atlanta here.
Yeah. Some chat here before I go to the next half of this game. Hasty says Ingles a lock, slight grin, smiley emoji. What do you think of that? Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Ingles today.
Okay, and then Jean Rondo, right off the bat, he's got a 4v4.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh, but it's in here. Yesterday's players?
Because I mentioned it when I was going over my lineup.
Oh, okay. Hasty says Lonzo faking injuries to avoid getting traded again.
I don't know. It's also Bledsoe revenge game against Milwaukee, so I think Lonzo sits here.
Yeah, and then Hasty says, I'll send them in, but there's only one game with MVP, Star, and Pro. Not sure what that means.
One single game slates are kind of boring, in my opinion.
Yeah, if it's only single game.
Yeah.
If it's only single game, we can skip the CBB stuff today. But yeah, for the smaller slates, like when it's single game, they have a different format, Ryan, where they, I don't know, they give like a multiplier to the different positions. So some players get like, I think it's 2x, 1.5x, and then 1.25x. But yeah, let's do Washington here. Injuries news there. We have Bertans, Hachimura in for them. Smith and Troy Brown Jr. out. Mo Wagner and Russell Westbrook in, and Danny Avdija is out for them. Starters right now we have Westbrook, Beal, Bonga, Hachimura, and Lopez. Any interest there, Chris? Do you like Bonga?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get to Charlie's question first. He asked, when do we think the Jazz game, the Jazz will end their winning streak, 10-game winning streak. I'm just looking at their schedule. Today they obviously play the Mavs, then the Nuggets. Maybe the Nuggets, that's a pretty tough matchup. It's on Sunday. I think the Nuggets will end that winning streak, honestly. And then with the Hawks here, or not the Hawks, the Wizards, sorry. Same sort of thing as the Hawks. Like Russell Westbrook is playing today. Expect him to still be on a minutes restriction. He's been around 28 the last two games, so I'm not too interested in him unless we get news that the restriction is lifted. They got guys coming back, so they had a bunch of guys missing with the COVID protocol. Hachimura is back now. Bertans is back. Wagner is back, like you said. So they're a little deeper now. They don't have the same, or I'm not as interested in them as I was before. It's a big slate, so yeah, not too interested here in cash games, but in tournaments, I actually like Westbrook's price tag on DraftKings for 9K. Like if his minutes go up, we probably won't know about it. But if they go up, he's in a really good spot here against the Hawks for 9K on DK. I like that a lot in tournaments. Beal, I don't know. I don't love Beal. I don't love playing Beal alongside Westbrook just because Westbrook dominates the ball so much. So it's kind of tough for me to get up to Beal today. Bertans, someone else I have slight interest in. 4-6 on FanDuel, 5-1 on DK. Don't mind that in tournaments.
Yep. Just back on that question about the Jazz. Hasty says the streak will end at a chip. Jazz are his favorite team. Hasty also was wondering, love Hunter and Herter, but the price ups are tough. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, DFS is all about salary, so if they're not the right price, we can't play them.
Yeah, Sports Simmer says 10 likes, almost halfway there, guys, for the giveaway. Charlie Cole, Jazz are his favorite team as well. Hasty says play the right way, move the ball, and team play. He also says they'll beat the Nuggets for revenge, lost after being up 3-1. Charlie seems to agree. What do you think of that?
I don't know. They're probably going to be favored against the Nuggets, but I think the Nuggets can end that streak. They probably get up for that game.
Yeah. Okay. Next game here, guys. We have Indiana against Charlotte. Let's do. Actually, I don't see anything noted for either team there, so we could do Indiana first starters. Then we have Brogdon, Lamb, Justin Holiday, Sabonis, and Turner. What do you think of Indiana today, Chris?
I have slight interest. I had more interest in them before we got the Mitchell news. Now I have a lot of interest in guys like O'Neal, Ingles, Clarkson. So don't really need to jam in Sabonis here at power forward. I love him in tournaments always, but I don't think we need him in cash games today. Justin Holiday is someone else I'll mention for cash games. He's okay. He's 4.6, I believe, on FanDuel. I'd rather try to get up to Joe Ingles for 5.2. But I'm okay with Justin Holiday if you can't find a way to get up to Ingles. And then Miles Turner, I like him a lot in tournaments. He's 7.2 on FanDuel, or on DK, sorry. I don't think he's going to be very popular. He never is. So I like Miles Turner in tournaments. And then Jeremy Lamb, last guy I'll mention, 5.2 on FanDuel. If you want to go, there's the last piece. I'm okay with it. 4.9 on DK, same sort of thing. Last piece, I'm good with it.
Okay. Let's do the Charlotte side now. Over there we have Graham starting, Rozier, Hayward, Washington, and Zeller. You always say this. You don't know who's going to get there. Hayward, Graham, Rozier, sometimes Ball. What do you think today of Charlotte, Chris?
Yeah, so Charlotte's actually really interesting today. Hayward is only 7K on DK. He's been playing 38 minutes in his last 5 games, so very high minutes, very low price tag. I have no idea why he got priced down. I love him on DK. Very good play there. On FanDuel, I'm fine with him as well. He's a little more expensive, 7.6K, but he plays a ton of minutes, so I definitely don't mind that. Cody Zeller is someone we can go back to for value today. He's 4.6 on FanDuel. I think he's 4K on DK now, so
yep.
Yeah, I like that for value. Probably cash game only for me. I don't think he has the ceiling opportunity to win a tournament for you, but I love that in cash games, that price tag. And then in tournaments, LaMelo Ball, he's been priced down a lot. He hasn't been getting as many minutes anymore, so he's 5.5 on FanDuel, 5.8 on DK. If you want to go there in tournaments, I'm fine with it, but I think most of my interest here just comes from Hayward and Zeller.
Yep. Hasty says Hayward is their leader and best player. Yeah, you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, next up we have Cleveland against the Knicks. Cleveland side first. I don't know who this is. Lamar Stevens. Have you ever heard of him, Chris?
Yeah, you asked me that, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I still don't know him. Lamar Stevens question. Oh yeah, I think you said we were interested in him once, right? Yeah, I remember now. Lamar Stevens questionable, Nance Jr. questionable, and Kevin Love out for them still. I think he's coming back soon. Kevin Love, maybe February, early February. Um, but yeah, starters for Cleveland, we have loading it up. Garland, Sexton, Okoro, Nance Jr., and Drummond. Yeah, Garland's back here, Chris. Any interest in Garland and any of the other Cavs?
Yeah, so Garland has been back for a while. He was obviously on that minutes restriction. He was off of it last game, so I like him for 5-2 on FanDuel, 5K on DK. If you want to go there in cash, I'm good with it. In tournaments, I like that price tag a lot as well. The problem with this game is it's the lowest over-under by far. It's 209. So the Cavs have an implied team total of 104 right now. So I don't know. There's probably not going to be too much like fantasy goodness in this game. But Garland's price tag stands out to me. Drummond, I'm not going to touch him. Just his minutes aren't safe enough for me. If you want to go there in tournaments and hope he gets like 30 minutes, then he's a good play. But it's kind of hard to bank on that just because we've seen a pattern where his minutes have been trending down. So not really on Drummond today. I think my main interest here is Garland just because he's priced low.
Yeah. I don't know. Drummond's a good guy. I like him. He's a basketball player. You hate him. Trigger says Lamar Stevens, Penn State pride. We are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a college guy, obviously, so don't have much to say about that.
Question for you, Chris. Who you guys got for Rookie of the Year?
I had LaMelo earlier, but his minutes have been down, so I don't know. I kind of like Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton?
Yeah.
Do you think the rookies this year aren't as good? Like do you expect
they're
any of
good.
them to be better?
No, they're good players. They don't have much opportunity now.
Yeah. Probably with you on that one. Looking at the names here. Yeah, probably Halliburton. Yeah, let's do the Knicks then, Chris. On the Knicks side, we have Alec Burks probable, Reggie Bullock questionable. Starters, Peyton, Barrett, Bullock, Randall, and Robinson. Any interest there?
No. Julius Randle, only guy here. He's looked tired recently, so I don't love that. This is their first home game in a while. They were on a long road trip. If you want to play him in tournaments, I'm okay with it. He's 8-8 on FanDuel, so pretty good price tag there, 9-3 on DK. Yeah, so if you want to go there in tournaments, hope he gets 40 minutes. He could probably hit a ceiling, but tough matchup here against the Cavs, so I don't know. I'm not very interested in the Knicks here.
Yeah, back to the Rookie of the Year question there. Hasty said he had Pritchard until the injury. What do you make of that one?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You don't think he was solid, or just not enough opportunity, or what?
I don't know. I don't know if he's a Rookie of the Year kind of guy. He's more of a, I don't know, maybe most improved 1 year in the future. I don't know. I don't think he's a Rookie of the Year type of guy.
Yeah. Charlie Cole has Wiseman for that. Hasty likes Wiseman. Trigger also likes Wiseman. They think he won't regress. What do you think of Wiseman?
Yeah, especially if he gets more opportunity. Like he's really good, but he's very handsy, so he doesn't play too many minutes. He's still young, but like if he can get like 28 minutes, I think he can definitely get that award.
Yeah, I think it's still quite like up in the air. No one's like standing out right now. You said LaMelo Ball was quite good for like a stretch when he was playing more, but yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on opportunity.
Yeah, so lots. Yeah, I think lots can change moving forward. Sports Simmer updating the likes for the giveaway. We had 15 to 25, then one disappeared, back down to 14 out of 25. Got some regression there. Hasty says Halliburton not a bad call either. Yeah, let's get into the next game then. Milwaukee against the Pelicans. Let's do Milwaukee here first. Sorry, Pelicans. Injuries for them, we just have Lonzo Ball marked as questionable. Starters, Ball, Bledsoe, Ingram, Williamson, Zion Williamson, and Adams. Who do you like here, Chris?
So This is a 7-point spread for the Bucks. So it's kind of hard for me to play these guys unless we get news that Lonzo is out. Then I'll have interest in Bledsoe here. Revenge game, obviously, but I don't know. As of now, it's kind of tough to get to them. I don't love playing Ingram and Zion in this spot. It's a tough defensive matchup. The one guy that I do have a lot of interest in, surprisingly, is Steven Adams on FanDuel. He's only 5K. Kind of fits that last piece mold there in cash games. So if you're landing on him as your last piece, definitely don't mind that in FanDuel Cash. His minutes are pretty safe. Rebounds well, can get you some easy points. So I'm okay with him in cash games. I think that's probably where my interest ends. I don't have too much interest in Ingram and Zion here.
Okay, let's do Milwaukee. Nothing noted for them. Starters, we have Drew Holiday, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. Who do you like there, Chris?
So the thing with this game, the Pelicans have actually been playing a little bit faster recently, so that's good to see. But it's still kind of hard to get to someone like Giannis here. We're trying to jam in Kyrie and Harden, so it's hard to fit Giannis in as well. But for that reason, I love him in tournaments. I think he can definitely be the top scorer on this slate. So yeah, I like him in tournaments. Like I said, Middleton, someone else I don't mind. 8K on FanDuel, 8-4 on DraftKings. They have an implied team total of 119, so one of the highest on the slates. I don't mind Middleton here in cash games. I think that's probably it for the Bucks here.
Okay. Robert says Patrick Williams sleeper because Walton is a bum.
Patrick Williams? Oh, for Rookie of the Year talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he doesn't fill the stat sheet enough.
Yeah.
He's definitely a solid player.
Yeah. Hasty says Lonzo, Bledsoe, and JJ all on the table for trades. Will they play them more to showcase?
I mean, I don't know. I think the league knows who they are. Like, if they have a few good games, I don't think it really increases their value too much.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't really take that into account today.
Yep.
But I mean, if you want to play that angle, I definitely don't mind that.
Yep. Sports Simmer update 16 out of 25 now, Chris. Getting there, guys.
We don't need those updates from you, Gary.
Yesterday you're like say it more. Today you're like say it less.
Well, you're not saying it. You're just saying the updates.
I don't know, Chris. Make it hard to do my job here. Maybe you can prepare like a list of like how to proper etiquette here on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I could probably do that for you.
Okay, let's do next game here. Sacramento at Toronto. Sacramento first. I don't know who this is, Chris. Maybe you know Jamias Ramsey. He's out for
no. I know Jalen Ramsey, the corner for the Rams, but I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, Jamias Ramsey. He's out for them. And then Nemensa how do you say his name? Nemensa Bjelica? Nemanja Bjelica. He is doubtful for them. Starters, we have Fox, Heald, Barnes, Bagley, and Holmes. Who do you like there, Chris? Nemanja.
Yeah, I mean, just first of all, you gotta stop saying these bums. Like, no one cares about these guys. But yeah, on the Kings here, no one really stands out for me in cash games, just because, like I keep saying, it's a big slate. We have clear teams that we want to target. The Kings aren't one of them, but in tournaments, someone like De'Aaron Fox is probably where my interest starts and finishes. He always has the opportunity to hit his ceiling. He's the clear guy on the Kings. Yeah, so if you want to go there in tournaments and hope this game stays close, hope it shoots out, definitely don't mind that. I guess one more guy, since we talked about him, I'll say Tyrese Halliburton, 5-4 on FanDuel, 4-8 on DK. So I like that DK price a lot in tournaments. I wouldn't go there in cash games because his role is too volatile. But if he plays 30 minutes, if his shot is on, I definitely think he could have an opportunity to be in the winning lineup.
Yep. Last time they played, it was a blowout, I think. I was looking at the popcorn machine.
The Kings? Yeah, they played the Magic.
Wait, what do you mean?
Last time the Kings played?
Oh no, I meant Toronto. Last time these guys played.
Oh yeah, I think Lowry missed this game though.
Yeah, Halliburton went off, I think, in this game as well. He looked really good against the Raptors. So yeah. Yeah, Toronto side we have OG Anunoby questionable for them. Pat McCaw, he's out. Do you consider Pat McCaw a bum then?
Yeah, he has. I don't think he's seen the court since he. I don't even think he's seen the court. Like even when he won all those chips, he was just on the bench. But yeah, I have no idea why you would even mention him.
Okay. Well, the team runs 12 deep. Like everyone matters, Chris. Toronto side, Lowry, Van Fleet, Anunoby, Siakam, Baines for their starters. Any interest there, Chris?
Yeah, so Kyle Lowry is actually pretty interesting here on FanDuel. He's 7.2K. He kind of, I don't know, it seems like he always has these stretches where he goes up and down. He goes down and his price goes down as well. And then we play him. Then he goes up, his price goes up, and then we stop playing him. So this is one of those spots where he's been down the last couple of games. This price tag really stands out for me, 7.2K. I think that's one of the best plays at point guard outside of Kyrie today. So I like that a lot. I mean, on DK, he's also 7-1. Fred VanVleet is 7-5. Fred VanVleet had like a crazy stat line, last game. I think at halftime he had like 0 points, like 8 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks or something like that. So he was definitely filling the stat sheet. He ended up with 50. I don't mind him in tournaments. Probably wouldn't go there in cash games today on this slate. I'd rather prioritize other guys. Siakam, he's looked awful the last couple of games. If you could just pull up his game log here so we could take a look at that.
Yeah, he just had an injury, Chris. So
yeah, so he's been in the like 25 to 30 fantasy point range. So that just doesn't do it for us. It's a good buy low spot though. I'll give you that. On DraftKings, he's 7.3K. Sorry, too expensive on FanDuel, 7.7. So I like him on DK in tournaments, but the only guy I have interest here in cash games is Kyle Lowry on FanDuel.
Yep. Isho says, get a teleprompter for my boy. Definitely need one. Chris can like update it, tell me what to say. Maybe Justin can do that.
I like this one. We got the Greek name in here. Do you wanna try pronouncing that name?
Actually translated it. I think it's Hebrew. Daniel. I came prepared. I translated that. But yeah, I was going to get to that. I think we had a thumbs down from Charlie Cole. Shout out to Charlie. But yeah, Daniel's asking, if Luka Doncic leaves Dallas, which team will suit him best? Why would he leave Dallas?
I would like to see Luka with Giannis.
Dude, with Giannis? That'd be too good. Yeah, that'd be nice. So your choice is the Bucks there?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying in general. I was thinking it would be more realistic for Giannis to come to the Mavs. Obviously, this was before he signed his extension, but yeah, I would like to see them play together.
Yep. He says Luke would be nice in Toronto. Agree. Definitely a good city to play in. They play the right way. Hasty says Van Fleet is their best player for Toronto. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think he is. I think he's also. I don't know. Do you think he's their best player? I think he's their most best all around player. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he contributes all the time. Like every game he plays, he shows up every game. So he's definitely worth the money. I remember we had some talk about if he should have been paid that contract by the Raptors, and I said yeah for sure.
Yeah, we got some French here. Ryan says that Wichita State, je ne sais quoi. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I mean, definitely Hasty from Quebec here, giving us a French lesson.
How the hell do you let Fred VanVleet block you 3 times?
I wanted to talk to Trigger here. I think he was close to a takedown yesterday. But then the game blew out or something. I was at dinner, so I didn't really see the game, but yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. 20 out of 25, Chris. Big milestone, so I'll update that one. 5 more likes until we do the giveaway.
What's the giveaway?
Yeah, what is the giveaway, Chris? Get into that. I'll get the next
I asked
game going
you.
here. So yeah, while I get the next one loaded up, Chris, you can talk about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we're on pace, but once this video reaches 25 likes, after we're done going game by game, we'll give away a free weekly subscription to our optimizer here, so the tool that you can see on the screen. Yeah, so I think we're 5 away.
Yep. Okay. Trigger goated. Wait, you talked about the Raptors. You didn't mention Boucher?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mention Boucher. If you want to mention him, you can go ahead.
No, I don't know. I need to look at the popcorn machine a bit more, but what did you say about Halliburton today?
What do you mean? I said he's fine in tournaments. Why?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you liked him, what you thought. But yeah, next game, guys, Brooklyn against OKC. Brooklyn first. Durant is out for them. Don't know who this guy is. Maybe Chris does. Norvel Pell. He's out for them.
They just signed him. I think he's going to have a role there, so that matters. I think he's going to play on Sunday.
See, it matters. Starters for them, we have Irving, Harden, Harris, Jeff Green, and DeAndre Jordan. Any interest there besides Irving and Harden, Chris?
So the Nets here, yeah, I have a ton of interest. If you want to pull up the popcorn machine from the last time KD missed, I'll tell you what the date was. It was one of the games against Cleveland. I think it was 1-22. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, but I'll start with the big two guys here, the obvious ones. I think you just lock in Kyrie and Harden on both sites in both formats. So no KD, they're priced as if KD was in, so we have to take advantage of that. I really like both of them in this spot here. I think they're locks, like I said. Joe Harris is someone I'm also a little bit interested in. He's 4.7K on FanDuel. If you want to go there as the last piece, in cash or tournaments, I'm good with it. And then for value, I wanted you to pull up the popcorn machine just so we could take a look at TLC and Bruce Brown. So TLC, he played 26 minutes here last game that KD missed. Bruce Brown played 23. Bruce Brown obviously got the start. Yeah, so I think these guys are really good value today. I'm more interested on DK. They're both minimum price, so if you play Kyrie and Harden and you jam both of these guys in, Bruce Brown and TLC, I think it just opens up a bunch of stuff for you. It makes it easy to jam in those two Nets guys. So I like these guys for value in cash games. I don't love them in tournaments. I don't think they have much opportunity for a ceiling here, but in cash games, I think you lock in Bruce Brown and TLC. On DK, on FanDuel, you don't need them just because of the way the construction differs between the sites. Obviously 3K on DK is more valuable than like 3-6 on FanDuel, so definitely like those value pieces more on DK.
Yep. Hasty says Harden sub 10K, pretty attractive.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna be very high owned.
Yep. Okay, let's do OKC then. Over there we have Josh Hall, Ty Jerome, George Hill, all out for them. Starters SGA. How do you say this guy's name? Maladon?
Yeah, Theo Maladon. I don't know how to say it. Do you want me to look it up for you?
Yeah, sure, do that. I'll finish up. SGA, Theo Maladon, Dort, Horford, and Baisley starting for them. Who do you like here, Chris? And then did you get the pronunciation?
Yeah, so I mean, you could Google it. Just look up his name. I'll show you how to do this, just so it's easy for you.
I know Basketball Reference has it.
Yeah, let's pull it up for the people. No, I don't even think it's for the people. I think it's for you here. Yeah, so at the top you have the pronunciation. Yeah, so it's not Theo. Clearly, you can say this name. You were having some trouble.
Theo Maladon.
Yeah, Theo Maladon.
Yep, Theo Maladon.
There you go.
But yeah, Chris, who do you like here?
So on OKC, I actually had interest in Maladon earlier, but then we got this Nets value. We got the Jazz value again, so I'm not interested in him here today. The one guy that I really love in tournaments is SGA. Like everyone's going to be playing Kyrie and Harden here in this spot. I think you bring it back with SGA in your tournament lineups. I love that a lot. If the game stays close, if it shoots out like it's expected to, SGA should be like the entire offense for the Thunder here. So I love him in tournaments today. He's 8.5 on FanDuel, 8.3 on DK. I don't know how highly owned he's going to be just because it's kind of high, that price tag, but I really like him in tournaments today.
Hasty says, those French kids learn to play the right way over at the academy.
What about Frank Ntilikina?
Yeah, what about him? You don't think so?
I don't know. I think he's all right. I think they also have like some crazy tall guy. I think he was training with Gobert in the offseason. He looked good. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, he says don't sleep on Dort. Okay, let's get into the next game here. Wait, did you sleep on Dort, Chris?
I mean, a little bit. I said the only interest I have is SGA. Yeah, I don't have too much interest in Dort, but if you want to go there in tournaments, sure.
Okay. Next game, Philadelphia, Minnesota. Where's it at? Here we go. Philadelphia side, Terrence Ferguson out, Mike Scott out, Vincent Poirier out, or probable, sorry. Joel Embiid is questionable. Starters, we have Simmons, Curry, Green, Harris, and Embiid. Who do you like on the Sixers, Chris?
So before we go into the Sixers, Trigger said Horford. Yeah, I'm okay with Horford too. I didn't want to just mention a bunch of guys, especially on a team that I don't like too much. That's why I didn't mention Horford. I'm okay with him as a last piece. Same as Baisley. Sort of last piece guys, but my main interest is obviously SGA. And then for these Sixers here, so we just have to wait and see with the news on Embiid. He's questionable. If he's out, we're gonna jam probably Harrison. He's only 7K on FanDuel. Simmons is 8.6 on FanDuel, so a little harder to get to. And then on DK, Harris is 6.8, Simmons is 7.7. So if Embiid is out, we're gonna have a ton of interest in those two guys. As of now, I'm assuming Embiid is playing, so I don't have too much interest here. But I think actually, sorry, if Embiid plays, I'm still okay with Tobias Harris here. He's 7K, like I said, on FanDuel, 6.8 on DraftKings. Really easy matchup here against the Timberwolves, so I don't mind that. They have an implied team total of 116, so they should score a lot. 7-point spread favoring the Sixers, so it should stay competitive enough for the starters to play in the fourth quarter. Hopefully D'Angelo Russell plays just so the Timberwolves have a better chance. Yeah, I think that's where most of my interest comes from. Danny Green, last guy I'll mention here. I think he's all right as the last piece. He plays decent minutes. More of a cash game guy. Definitely don't want to play Danny Green in tournaments. I don't think he has a ceiling. Embiid, I didn't touch on Embiid, but I don't know. Like, I don't think we need it on this slate. I'd rather go to like Jokic on DraftKings. He's a little bit more. On FanDuel, I don't think it's kind of hard to spend up for Embiid today, just because we're jamming in Harden and Kyrie. So I don't know. I think Embiid's going to go pretty low owned. If you want to go there in tournaments, I'm okay with it, but I probably won't have much exposure today.
Yep. Trigger says this game will blow out. I like Milton and Maxey in GPP.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind that take.
Yeah, and Hasty back on the Dort topic. He says Dort is pretty hit or miss, but he will be on Harden all night. They both went one and done at ASU, and it is always entertaining to see them match up. Harden will dare him to shoot. Leave him open.
Yeah, they had that matchup last year in the playoffs as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was fun to watch. Yeah, but I mean, his usage is going to be crazy, so I'm not too worried about Dort defense. But if you want to fade Harden, lock in Kyrie, play Dort, that's definitely a script that makes sense in tournaments.
Yep. Trigger says Simmons at 7.7 is a lock on DK.
I don't think he's a lock. I mean, Trigger just said that he thinks that game's going to blow out. So I don't think he's a lock. I like Harris more. He's 6'8 on DK. Yeah, I like Harris more in this spot.
Yeah, and then two things from Charlie before we do Minnesota. He's saying, what does fade mean, Chris?
Fade means just like we don't want to play them today, so we're fading them.
And then other question from Charlie, who's better right now, Middleton or Brandon Ingram?
In DFS, I'll say Ingram just because he's not playing with Giannis. As a real life player, I'll say Middleton. He's like a 50, 40, 90 guy, solid defender. Really good second option for a team.
Yep. 25 out of 25. We did it. Celebrating. Congrats, Simmer from Hasty. Trigger says Simmons will be running the break all day against that joke of a franchise.
Yeah, I mean, do you think he gets fourth quarter run? If he thinks it's gonna blow out, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends. Like if Embiid is out, then yeah, I like Simmons a lot. But if Embiid is in, I'm not too interested in Simmons here.
Yep.
But it definitely is an easy matchup.
Hasty had the over the whole time for the likes. Yeah, let's get back into this Minnesota side here. For them, we have Head Juancho, Hernan Gomez out still, Jarrett Culver out, Catman, Karl Anthony Towns out, and D'Angelo Russell questionable. Starters, we have Russell, Beasley, Kogi, Vanderbilt, and Reed. Any interest there at all, Chris?
No interest at all. D'Angelo if he plays in tournaments, but other than that, I have no interest.
Okay, that's it for that game then?
Yep.
Okay, let's load up the next one. We have the Clippers against the Magic. Let's do the Clippers side first. Over there we have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, both marked as probable. Starters for them, we have... One second, let me load that one up. Starters for them, we have Reginald Jackson, George, Leonard Batum, and Ibaka. What do you think of the Clippers today, Chris? Are the two guys going to play? They're two studs.
Yeah, they're not listed on the injury report, so I think they're available to play. If they weren't playing, we would love them. We would love the Clippers, but just because they're in, we don't want to play anyone here. It's a low total game at 218. 6.5 spread for the Clippers. Obviously, it's the first game back for Kawhi and Paul George. I think they could be limited a bit. So yeah, I don't want to touch the Clippers here on this slate where we have better options.
Yep. Okay, let's do Orlando then. There.
King's Cornerstone says any love for Ingles. Yeah, I really like Ingles today. He's 5.2 on FanDuel. A little harder to get to, but on DK he's 4.7, so that's a lock for me. I currently have him in my FanDuel lineup actually, but he's not as much of a lock on FanDuel as he is on DK. I really like Royce O'Neal on FanDuel for 4.5.
Yep. Yeah, let's do Orlando then. Over there we have Chuma Okeke. You love that guy, Chris. He's out. Al-Farouq Aminu out, and Michael Carter-Williams is out. Starters, we have Cole Anthony, Evan Fournier, Ennis, Gordon, and Vucevic. Gordon put up that crazy stat line for us last time. We liked him. You can see he's like 28% projected ownership here on FanDuel. Any love for Gordon today and any of the other guys on the Magic, Chris?
So, I mean, this is kind of interesting with Aaron Gordon. Like, he was chalk last slate. He was like 90% owned in cash games. I think he was 6.8 on FanDuel. So, I mean, everything I say here is FanDuel specific because he's more expensive on DK. He's not a play there. But on FanDuel, he's 6.3 now. I'm honestly hoping some people get scared off of that last game and don't play him. I love him in this spot. I love when I can buy low on someone when the field isn't going to be playing them. So I love Aaron Gordon here. 6.3K is a great price tag for him. I'm just hoping people are scared to play that just because I think he's in a really, really good spot here. He just looked very off last game. Like I said it in the Discord, it looked like he was in the studio late at night the night before. Obviously, he's a big rapper guy. So
level up.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a ton of interest in Gordon on FanDuel. I love him in cash. I love him in tournaments. Probably not a hot take there just because most optimizers will jam him in. But yeah, I love that play today. And then Vucevic, the only other guy I mention on the Magic every day. He's 8.8 on DraftKings, 9.2 on FanDuel. Kind of hard to get to him on this slate today. Tough matchup against the Clippers. But if you want to go there, he's going to be pretty low owned today. So I like that in tournaments.
Okay. Let's jump into the next game. Second to last one here. Denver at San Antonio. Let's do Denver first. Greg Whittington out for them. PJ Dozier is also out. Starters, we have Murray, Harris, Barton, Millsap, and Jokic. Any love there, Chris?
So my only love here comes on DraftKings, on the DraftKings side with Jokic. He's 10.1K. On FanDuel, he's 11.2, so it's really hard to get to him. But on DraftKings, we can actually jam in Irving, Harden, and Jokic. So I love that build today. Looks really good. I love when I can jam in 3 studs. I think we have the value to do it today. So yeah, Jokic, I have a ton of interest in cash and tournaments on DK. On FanDuel, I'm only interested in him for tournaments.
Okay, let's do San Antonio then. Over there, we just have Derek White marked as out. Starters, we have DeJounte Murray, Walker, DDR, Johnson, and Aldridge. Aldridge is becoming an exercise guy, so probably don't like him today. But Trigger already mentioned DeRozan's price tag 6'8". He says WTF. What do you make of that on DK?
So I want to touch on Hasty first. He says Porter Jr. such a chucker on the Nuggets. So I mean, the thing with the Nuggets, I think I've said it before, but they're healthy now, so I don't really want to touch any of these guys like Murray, Porter, Barton, Harris. Like one of them will probably have a decent game, but it's just hard to predict who it's going to be. That's why I don't have too much interest in Porter. But yeah, on this Spurs side, like Trigger said, DeRozan, he's 6'8", so really good price tag there. These guys are priced up on FanDuel, so I have no interest in them over on FanDuel. But on DK, we have DeRozan for 6'8", DeJounte Murray for 6'1". I think that 6'1" price tag for Murray is very, very good. Triple-double upside, obviously. The scoring system over there fits him really well. So I love DeJounte Murray on DK. I think I like him more than DeRozan.
Yep. Okay, I think, yeah, that's it then for that game. Next one, Dallas, Utah. Let me load that up. One sec. Okay, Dallas side, we just have Maxi Kleber out for them. Starters, we have Doncic, Richardson, Hardaway Jr., Finney-Smith, and Kristaps Porzingis. Who do you like here, Chris?
So on the Dallas side, I don't have too much interest. Most of my interest comes from the Jazz here. We'll get to that after we finish here. But Luka and KP, always the 2 guys I mentioned here. Obviously, Richardson and Finney-Smith are back now, so we don't have interest in guys like Brunson anymore. He had a nice stretch where he was low-priced, and we were playing him a bit, but definitely not anymore. So Luka and KP, I'm good with them in tournaments. I don't have the money to play them in cash games. Like I keep saying, I'm jamming in Irving and Harden, and then on DraftKings, I'm even jamming in Jokic with them. So kind of hard to get to these 2 guys, but I think they're pretty good pivots off of these Nets guys. So if you want to play Luka in tournaments, I'm good with that. I don't think you need him in cash games today.
Okay. Let's do Utah then. Over there we have Trent Forrest out, Elijah Hughes out, and Donovan Mitchell out. Derek Favors questionable. Starters, we have Conley, Ingles, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert. Who do you like there?
Yeah, so we got the news that Mitchell is missing this game. Obviously, he has the concussion. I think he hit his head on Mitchell Robinson's knee or something. So yeah, that just bumps Clarkson up a ton. He's 6'4" on DraftKings, so I don't know if I need it there, but on FanDuel he's 5'8", a lot easier to get to him there. Yeah, so like I said, on DraftKings, it's a little harder to get to him just because I think we jam in the 3 studs. So I don't mind fading him there. I think Ingles is an absolute lock on DraftKings. He's 4.7K. He kind of took over the ball handling role from Mitchell last game that he missed. Let me just check what his usage rate was. Yeah, it was 20%, so pretty good for Ingles there. I think that game blew out a little bit, so he didn't get full run. Played 30 minutes, put up 21, 4, and 8. So I like Ingles here. Really good price tag over on DraftKings, even on FanDuel for 5.2. I kind of want to jam that in. So yeah, I like him. Gobert, he had the huge game last time. I think he went for 70 fantasy points. So he's too expensive on FanDuel. I think he's 8-7 or something like that. On DK, he's 7.5. It's a decent price tag, but I don't know if we need it today. I'd rather pay down at center with someone like Cody Zeller and then pay up at utility with Jokic for 10-1. So he doesn't really fit the build today. And then Mike Conley, someone else I'll mention. So we have a ton of interest in all these guys just because Mitchell is out. They're still kind of priced down. So Conley is 6.7 on FanDuel, 6K on DK. I think with Conley, the main interest is on DK just because he's less expensive. I think there's a decision to make between him and DeJounte Murray for cash games. I think I lean DeJounte right now, but that could change. And then last guy I'll mention here is Royce O'Neal. He's 4.5K on FanDuel, 4.6 on DK. The price tag fits better on FanDuel. Power forward is kind of thin today on the low end, so I like Royce O'Neal a lot in cash games for 4.5K on FanDuel.
Okay, I think that wraps it up for the slate overview. We'll get into the core plays in a second, and then also the three plays that we do for both sites: favorite overall play, value play of the day, and then GPP play of the day. Some chat here. Hasty says, did you see Niang guarding Porzingis on the block last game? So funny. Niang minutes up in the rotation, and he runs the bench squad during blowouts.
Yeah, I think I said it last time. I'm not big on Niang. Played 13 minutes last game. He only got 9 fantasy points. He's kind of one of those exercise guys, so I don't need to play him. He doesn't play enough minutes for me, but if you, I don't know, I'll just say yeah. I'll say no.
Okay. He says Royce for value.
Yeah, I like that.
And then he says, did you see Ingles run the offense? He is so nice. Looked like 2019.
Yeah, Ingles is definitely very nice. I like when he has the ball in his hands.
Yeah. Sports Simmer says, do DK first. Do you want to do DK first, Chris, or FanDuel first?
Oh, we got to keep it consistent.
Keep it consistent. Okay. We'll also do the giveaway for the weekly subscription at the end. When do we do that? After the core plays and after the 3 key plays? Yeah, we'll do that at the end, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's jump right into this. FanDuel side, Chris, core play number 1. Who do you have?
Core play number 1. Let's go with the first Brooklyn net in Kyrie Irving.
Okay. Number 2, who do you have?
Let's go with the second Brooklyn net in James Harden.
Okay. 3, who do you have there?
I'll go with Joe. Actually, not Joe Ingles. Let's go Jordan Clarkson for 5.8.
Clark's son?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, who do you have?
Aaron Gordon, 6.3K. I know people don't. I hope people don't want to play him for that price tag, but I think he's too cheap.
Do you think he was in the studio last night?
I hope not.
Yeah. Might need to check out his social media stories, see what he was up to, see if he was in the studio before the slate locks. I'll definitely do that. Do you have a 5th lock, Chris?
No, that's it.
Okay, let's hit build. Ant First says, hey guys, thanks again for that weekly pass. Great site. Yeah, Ant for won yesterday, right? So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good to see that. Good to hear that. Trigger says AG in the stew.
I hope not.
Which ones do you like, Chris?
Yeah, let's take a look at these first 2.
You always say that.
And you always ask me which ones I like.
Should just build 2. What do we have here?
Yeah, okay, so we have, this is obviously FanDuel first. Point guard, we have Kyrie and Kalo in both lineups. I'm fine with both of these guys in cash games. Obviously, I locked Kyrie. I like the price tag on Kalo, so I'm good with that. Harden, we locked him. Clarkson, we locked him. Ingles, we didn't lock, but this 5.2 price tag is really stands out for me. I expect him to initiate the offense again tonight, so I really like that play. Aaron Gordon, we locked him. Steven Adams, I mentioned him when we went over the Pelicans, 5K. I'm good with that as the last piece. So the 2v2 here is Danny Green and Kristaps Porzingis versus Tobias Harris and Royce O'Neal. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, right now for me, this second side stands out. I'd rather play Tobias than Porzingis. We get some upside if Embiid misses. Obviously, if Embiid misses this game, the Tobias Harris team would definitely shoot up above projection wise, but even if we don't know that news before lock, we got that upside with Tobias Harris and Royce O'Neal. 4.5K. I'd much rather play that over Danny Green for 4K. Danny Green just sometimes doesn't do anything for us, so I don't love the Danny Green play. Definitely lean the second side as of now.
Yep. SportsNumber says Trigger has an amazing lineup. Amfer says don't include me in today's giveaway because I already won someone else's turn. Thanks. Very courteous move there. He says tough, but 2 is my team. Can't trust Danny, just like you, Chris.
Never can trust Danny Green.
Yeah, he got benched in the Raptors finals run there. What was it, like the last game? He like turned it over or something. Like,
yeah, he almost cost them the chip.
Yeah, what a guy! Like, that was good. DraftKings Chris core plays here. First one up. Who do you have?
Let's go with Kyrie Irving. Yeah, he's priced less here. He's 8.7. Yeah, I like Kyrie a lot.
Was that a Mahjong block I heard?
Yeah, no, it was my AirPods case.
Oh, okay. Number 2, who do you have?
Let's go with James Harden here. Same thing as FanDuel. I want to play both of these guys.
Okay. Number 3, who do you have?
I think we locked in Cody Zeller last time he played. I'll lock him in again. He's 4K. Gives us some nice value here.
Okay. 4th lock, who do you have, Chris?
4th lock, Joe Ingles, 4.7. Much better price than FanDuel. Easy play.
Easy play. Free square or no?
Yeah, Joe Ingles is a free square today.
Okay. Is there a 5th lock today?
No, that's it.
Okay, while we hit build, some comments here. You said AirPod case. Jean Rondo says AirPod Pro asterisk case. Correcting you there.
Doesn't it look the same?
And he also says all that money from DFS Crunch Opto.
He says you play, it pays. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Which ones do you like here, Chris? Let's load up the first 2.
We could load up the first 3. 2 and 3 are very similar. It's just a 1v1.
Okay. Which ones do you want to compare first? 1, 2, and then.
So I'll just go over the second and third ones first. So there's just a 1v1 between Bruce Brown and TLC. I'll lean whoever starts. We obviously don't know yet, but that's that difference. And then the difference between the first lineup and the second lineup here is, what is it, Gary?
Right here.
Yeah, so we have a 3v3. I'll go over the players that are in both lineups. We have Kyrie, locked him in. Harden, locked him in. Bruce Brown, obviously, in both. But like I said, we could go TLC if he starts over Bruce Brown. We'll have to wait and see. Cody Zeller, I locked him in. Ingles, free square. Then we have a 3v3. We have TLC, DeJounte, and Jokic versus Halliburton, Hayward, and Gobert. I'm definitely the first side here. Whenever I can jam in a stud and do stars and scrubs, I always do that over a more balanced build. So I love Jokic here for 10.1K. Don't mind pairing TLC and Bruce Brown together. They're both the minimum price. Should see probably at least 25 minutes, so I like that. And then DeJounte Murray, he's 6'1". I think that's a little too underpriced.
Yeah, Halliburton had a great game though against the Raptors last time, I think. So he looked really good. Not sure why. Some people like to play the Raptors, so I might like that team there. Jean Rondo says, "Is this cash?"
Yeah, this is cash.
Yeah, hasn't he been watching this every day? Like, he's been here for a while. He knows it's cash.
Think he's letting the people know.
Oh,
just bring up some conversation.
Got it. Hasty says Rudy smashed last game versus Dallas, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got 70 fantasy points.
Yeah, Jean Rondo says, "Come on, Gary."
Dallas. Was that? Yeah, they played Dallas. Yeah, it was Dallas. Yeah, this is a back-to-back, not back-to-back, but back-to-back same teams.
Charlie
put
Coles,
up 9 points, 20 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals.
Charlie Cole's asking, what is the percentage that the FanDuel lineup you guys showed will get me in the top 50%?
Well, I mean, it depends on if more news comes out. Like if no more news comes out, then that lineup's solid. But if we get like Embiid news, I don't know what else we were waiting for. Lonzo. Then there's probably going to be some changes. But as of now, if we don't get more news, then yeah, that lineup's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Hasty says, like Rudy, to do it again. Let's do the 3 key plays before we do the giveaway, guys. Number 1, FanDuel, Chris. First overall favorite play of the day. Who do you have there?
I'll go with James Harden. He's 9.8K here, so yeah, really good spot.
Okay. Value play of the day, FanDuel. Who do you have?
Value play. We don't have great value today. That's the problem. Does Jordan Clarkson count? He's 5'8". I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, let's go Jordan Clarkson.
Seems like a good one. Okay, and then GPP play of the day. Who do you have?
I had someone I really liked here. Let me look real. Oh yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 8.5K. I like the bring back with Kyrie and Harden. So I love SGA here in tournaments.
Would you make a group like that to put SGA?
If you make that group, he'll pop up in every lineup. So I wouldn't do it. I would probably just set a minimum exposure for him.
Okay. Let's do the same thing. DraftKings, Chris, favorite overall play of the day there. Who do you have?
On DraftKings, I'll go with Kyrie Irving. Harden is more expensive here, so it's easier to get to Kyrie as my favorite play.
Okay. Value play here. Who do you have?
I'll go Joe Ingles for 4.7K.
Jingle Joe. Okay, and then GPP play of the day. Who do you have?
I feel like I always say this guy on DraftKings, Trae Young, best or highest over-under on the slate, tight spread, 9.1K here on DK. I love that.
Remember Jingle Joe won me a GPP once, like a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who else was it? It was Jingle Joe and I think Mike Scott.
No, I think it was Amir Johnson on the Sixers.
Yeah, Amir Johnson. That was nice. That was a good GPP win. Then I bought like the Sixers toque. That was nice.
I bought it for you.
Yeah, I wanted it, but you got it. Yeah, thanks for that, Chris. Okay.
You should wear it one day.
Yeah, maybe if the Sixers win me a GPP again. Or, no, what do you think?
I'm sure some of our Philly guys in here would like that. I know Weaver would like that.
Yeah, I can do it. Charlie Gold says, gotta go. Thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate you coming out here. Yeah, let's do the giveaway, guys. Before we do that, should I do this now or after? I'll just do it after. Or now. What do you think?
Doesn't matter. I mean, we got to get people to type in the chat, or what? How are we doing this?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys want to participate, never mind. Got some more time. Charlie's back. Yeah, guys, we'll do the giveaway now. Jean Rondo says, why not make it 30 likes, boys? If we can get 30, that'd be awesome. But yeah, to participate in the giveaway, we already got there. So just type anything at all in the chat. That way I can get a list of all the people who are here. Otherwise, I can't get it. So anyone who's in here who wants to participate, just type anything at all. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be a number, could be a letter in the chat. I think right now I just have 5 people here. So we definitely need some more people to do that. Got it ready this time. Yeah, let's wait for that. While we do that, while we're waiting for people to type there, if you guys liked what you saw and want to try out the optimizer, if you don't win the giveaway today, you can try it out at dfscrunch.com. There's a 3-day free trial for all new members, automatically applied. You don't have to do anything. Applied to both weekly, monthly, yearly subscriptions, so you can get 3 days for free, no risk at all if you've never been a member. We have all the main sports, FanDuel, DraftKings, everything you saw here, plus our Discord community. Lots of great value there, so definitely check that out as well. Let's see how many people we have. I don't think we have that many people participating in the giveaway today, Chris.
I mean, that's better for the people.
Yeah. We only have, what is this, 6 people now? Only 6 people.
That's better for the people.
Yeah. I also found a nice giveaway site today. You guys will like it. Sean Rondo. Hey, it's Chris Paul in the chat. Okay, I guess we can do it then. 6 people. Or should we add some more, Chris?
Yeah, just remove DFS Crunch here.
Okay. Wait, Sports Simmer definitely wants to participate. I know that. Let's add these people in here. Yo, get me in. And these guys have a delay.
I mean, you could just type their name. It's not like we have hundreds of people here. You could just type it in.
Oh, it's pretty easy here. But yeah, who do we get rid of? DFS Crunch. Okay. Some comments here. New to your site, love the opto. Just need some tutorials from King's Corner Store. Yeah.
I mean, if you have any questions, we're live every day, so we can answer any questions about the optimizer. We also go over it, go through it every day. So it's not too hard. There's just a little bit of a learning curve at the start.
Yeah.
We also have a tutorial on the website that you could go through. I'm not sure if you went through that already. You just click the top right gear icon and then click the start tutorial button at the top right.
Yeah, super basic tutorial, but yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. Like, probably need to, I don't know, there's a lot of features, so you can use it without getting too like in depth in it, or you can get really in depth and use a lot of different things. Just depends on how you want to use it. But yeah, as Chris said, during the live stream here, we like to answer questions here because you guys can see the screen, so it's easier. So if you have questions about it here, we always go through them whenever people ask about that. We also have the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, join that. You can ask any question there. Like, I can make a video if there's a question, send it to you there, or just answer your questions there. Lots of other crunchers can also answer questions, so definitely join the Discord if you need more help as well. HD says, for single slate CBB, I like Garza MVP, AO second, and Wisecamp third. CJ and Miller at the utility spots. Fade Garza to be different. Sorry, just one game today.
We got some chat here. Yeah, did we get Brenton?
I'll just add more people into this duplicate thing. Let's just do that.
Charlie says, wait, is this your guys' website? Yeah, it is. That's why we're streaming on the DFS Crunch YouTube channel.
Yep. Yeah, we got Brent in there. Got what's your name on Discord? My name on Discord is Garry. Chris's is Chris. King's Corner Store on the 3-day trial. Put Dan. Is Daniel in here? Well, he's not here now, is he?
Who's Daniel?
The Greek. You thought it was Greek, the Hebrew name.
No, you gotta be here for the giveaway. You can't just. We don't want to give, like, these people are here at the end of the show. We don't want to give it to someone who just tuned in for a few minutes.
Yep. I think we have everyone here. Did you say get rid of anyone, Chris?
Get rid of DFS Crunch, and you did it.
Okay.
Oh, Isho.
Oh, okay. Yo, add me. Can we just do this? Show. Yeah, what do you guys think of this spin wheel? I think it's kind of neat. Definitely better than what we had before. Let's up the confetti spinning level. Let's up the spin.
Hasty says they built this thing. It's crazy. And then he says, prints money faster than the game stocks. It's GameStop stocks.
Game stocks. Should we manually stop it or just spin it and stop it?
What do you mean manually stop it?
Like right now, if you press it, it stops on its own, but otherwise you press and it...
No. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go here. Just one winner. If you're already subscribed, you'll get a free week. If you're not subscribed, you'll get a free week. Yeah, I'll say what to do after we get the winner.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Oh shit! This is nice.
Trigger.
See, this is nice. Like, we got the confetti here. We got some sounds. You can't hear them, Chris, but there's like music here. The spinning wheel makes a nice, satisfying sound there. So that's nice.
Yeah. I guess you have to handle this one since he's already a member, Garry.
Yeah, Trigger's already a member. So we'll just add plus 7 days before your next subscription bill or whatever it's called. So yeah, I'll add 7 days to you. Definitely do this again.
Quick click. Yeah, we do it every day. But can we click hide choice? We were so close to e-show here. Look at that. Damn.
Wait. You mean if it wasn't? Where's Trigger here?
It's because it already picked Trigger, so it removed him.
Oh. Yeah. Damn, so close. Congrats, Trigger. It's karma for the Chetty and Juancho calls. We'll definitely do the spinning wheel again. I like this. I think we have a good system here now, so we'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it every day. Obviously, when we reach the like threshold that we set.
Yes. Yeah, good plan there. Sports Simmer says I will never win. I think you can win. There's not that many people here. What were the odds today, Chris? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
10%.
Huh? Like
10%.
Yeah, a bit less than 10%.
I mean, so. Sports Simmer's always here. He's definitely going to win one of these days.
Yeah, I can see it. Trigger already a member. Yeah, I mean we gotta give some credit to the members as well. The giveaway's for everyone, so yeah, just add the time there. But yeah, I mean that's just how it works. The spinning wheel makes the choice, not up to us. All hail the picker wheel. Yeah,
I like the one yesterday more.
Really?
This one, it removed the name, so we can't even see it anymore. It looks like Brent won. Brent probably feels bad. I don't know. I like the other one. It just shows it.
I mean, it only did this because It only did that because we hid the winner.
Yeah.
Trigger says, I'll donate my next entry to a lucky contestant.
We could just re-roll. If someone doesn't want it, we could re-roll instead of... Yeah, I don't know. We could just re-roll next time or another time.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. But yeah, I mean, SportsSimmer, if you want to try it out, there's a 3-day free trial if you've never tried it. So you can definitely do that, and then it's just 3 days free. So similar to that, or you can just wait for the giveaway when you get it. I'm sure you'll get it. You're always here. SportsSimmer says it would have been me. Let's wrap it up then for the day. Anything you want to say, Chris, about the slate closing remarks? Any news that we're kind of looking out for?
Yeah, so Embiid news, like I've said about 5 times now. Lonzo, I think someone else. Let me see. I forget who it was. But Embiid news is big. That's probably the biggest one I'm waiting on. Oh yeah, D'Lo. That was another one. Yeah, but I'm excited for the slate. Hopefully we have some more success again today. Hopefully the Nets guys come through for us. I'm excited to watch that game.
Yeah. Just some update here on Pritchard. I got a tweet here. It says Peyton Pritchard says he's a little over 50% in terms of his recovery from his MCL sprain. He says he doesn't want it to come back before it's 100%, so that he's able to do everything he needs to do to be successful. So that's some Pritchard love for Hasty. Love to hear that. But yeah, guys, thanks as always for tuning in. Check us out at dfscrunch.com. Free trial. All new members get that. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done that. I'm sure you all have, but yeah, just a reminder there. One last question, Chris. If Embiid out, who would you prioritize?
Probably Harris. He has a really nice price tag. Simmons, I mentioned him, and then Dwight Howard will become very chalky.
Yep. Yeah, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, appreciate all the chat. Good luck today. We'll see you all tomorrow. We'll see you all in the Discord. Getting some love for the wheel. I like it too. We'll be back on the wheel tomorrow, so come back tomorrow. We'll do the giveaway again. And yeah, see you guys all tomorrow.